Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is The Rise of a Nation, it is episode 101, and today we have got PSV and Milan in match day 5 and 6 of the Champions League. If you did not watch episode 100, it was mental. We went on a couple of trips in international football. We qualified for the World Cup thanks to a Hansen 91st minute winner against Romania and a 0-0 draw against the Ukraine. But more importantly, lads, we played Barcelona away and home, and I'm not going to spoil what happened, but both games were quite insane. That leaves us, though, in the group in second spot on 7 points. Now that I've told you all that, we lost to Barcelona 3-2, 3-0 down at the new camp at halftime, went back into the 4-2-3-1. 3-2 was nearly 3-3 as well. And then in the 90th minute, 2-1 down after leading 1-0 in Denmark, we kept our pretty insane record at home to see us get a point, an important point here, which kind of leaves us in a position where if we draw or win today, no matter what, we finish third in the group. A draw, and we finish third in the group as well, which is perfect. We just can't afford to lose. If we lose today, all options are on the table. But, a win today, Milan don't beat Barcelona or don't get a point against Barcelona. If we win today, Milan don't win, we're second at a minimum, which is unreal. Milan have to get a point or win against Barca, and I believe they are playing at the new camp. So as long as Barcelona do us a solid here and win, and we don't screw the pooch, we are going to be through the group or, at the worst, third. So if we just worry about ourselves, it's okay. PSV, back when we played them a couple of years ago here away from home, we beat 4-2. The squad's a lot different since then. Since we last met as well, I've fully rotated against Midtjylland. As you can see here, everybody doing amazing. Jefferson, by the way, has been growing, the 19-year-old, and I've been trying to train him as a left winger because I think he would be amazing. And then when we rotate, we can actually play Jenkins in the hole. Jefferson has just grown into a 3.5-star player. He's now becoming one of my best players, and I barely have used the guy. He's played 3 games, 2 goals. Last year, 2 games, 3 goals. The guy is ready for full-time football. I have that many wingers, I don't know what to do myself. But yeah, we do look a-okay. If you look at the team, though, we do have one little problem. Biho is out injured, so we're doing that. And then I've still got Andreas here, and Andreas is still very good at what he does. He's an important player. I'm not going to bench him here for Jefferson just yet. Jefferson's playing in the Bs as well, but that might happen. But I feel like with the form at the moment, and Biho, his form's been decent. To be fair, Rafael Orbris hasn't. I could probably put Biho in the 10 and drop Orbris. I'm not, because I know Orbris is very important to this squad. But yeah, with Biho coming back from injury, I'd rather get him fully fit gradually, and it allows me to play Kenny, who's been playing centre-back, full-back, centre-back, centre mid. He's even played in the 10 a couple of times. Kenny's been everywhere, averaging a 7.4, and Big Ken is going to come in and play the ball-winning midfield away from home. I don't know why he's decreasing, even though he's been having one of his best ever years for me. And the guy is just always in the team at the moment and has looked very, very, very good. But yeah, look, big game here. We are live on stream. Links down below. Boys, give me a score prediction. If we play our best football here and just dominate the game, we should win here away from home. I hope. If we're as good as we think we are, we should be. They're a very good side, obviously. They just got a point against Milan. And yeah, we could potentially secure a qualification. I'm going to let them know that's what I expect. I hope it's going to be good enough. I'm going to move Kenny off also straight into the ball-winning midfielder role there on support. But look, it's a very good team, this PSV team. It's similar to what we played against. Fetty de Jong's come into the middle of the park. I don't think he was there last time we played. And I reckon Berardi was on the bench last time and he's starting. But apart from that, I reckon it's the same team. Visa is a 19-year-old. Yeah, I reckon that's the same team that we kind of played against as well. Yeah, I know Nado, the keeper, definitely is. He made a few good saves in Denmark. But yeah, look, it's a pretty good team yet again, but it's a team that we should be matching up very well against. Without saying we're going to pump it. Yeah, Martina started over de Jong, I reckon, last time out. And Jesper Jorgensen, I reckon, also played last time out. And those were the 2 changes. But yeah, look, obviously a very good team. This guy is very, very... he's okay at 16. He's someone that you might be able to pinch on a really cheap deal. And then Peck, obviously, is their pick of the midfielders. I would love to see this guy leave, and I would love to pick him up, the Dutch international. But yeah, look, they've got a good team, and I'm hoping we will be okay. This team's been in such good form. The George has been playing quite well. Neff's been unbelievable. And look, if we just do our job, we should be okay. Munizaga's been outstanding. He's one of my best players now. You've won our last 3 meetings. I'm not going to get drawn into too much about that, though. But look, last time we were here, we dominated the game. We won 4-2. Look, I think we should be okay. I don't know. PSV, they're one of those sides. They rock up and play their best football. They can match it with anybody, especially at home. But I feel like if we play our best football, we're better than them. So we'll see what happens here as well. Anyway, it's us in the black. It's PSV in the red and the white. And I hope that we do win this game. Milan do lose, and we just secure it going into the Milan game. Would be nice, but we'll wait and we'll see. Anyway, De Jong on the ball early, and I don't want to concede an early goal away from home. And Peck now still going. Good ball. It's not the worst, but it should be Neff's. He's going to be able to put his foot on it and pick a pass, hopefully. Instead, he just punts it towards Morton, who's good in the air. Flicks on Fran, knows how to go on a run. And Fran, big switch out to Frank. He beats his man. He comes inside Frank with an away goal chance. Unfortunately, straight at the keeper. He made a very good save, to be fair to him. And it is still 0-0. And Frank really should have fired us into the lead. Yeppy, Fran, knows how to whip a ball. He looks for Yeppy. Back to Fran. Chips it. Marquez was offside. And in the end, still 0-0. We had the first chance, but more that's not good for us is that we haven't dominated possession. Usually when we play our best football, we dominate the ball, and we are starting to now, and maybe we've had the better of the first 20 minutes so far. A point's not the worst result here, but at the same stage, I think we would be disappointed with a point as well. And, Bihoy on the bench, I don't mind if this game, I would love to pink a goal before halftime. We have been the better side. We probably deserve one here as half-time's approaching, but Orbest flicks. No one in particular. I don't know how that's gone in, but fair enough. Orbest has kind of flicked it in hope, and Fran's rose highest over centre-backs, which is not normal, and it's 1-0, and I don't care. Fran Perez with another one. He's unreal. He's exceptional. Anyway, Orbest flicks it high into the air. I don't think Orbest had much on, really. He didn't know. He just kind of just put it in there. And in the end, Fran's knocked it in, and as things stand, we're top of the group because Barca and Milan are drawing. That is a very nice spot to be in, top of the group with Barcelona that are in it. In the end, though, half-time, we are 1-0 to the good. Kenny looking a little bit worse for wear out there, but I'm going to keep him out there for a bit longer. I feel like if it was 0-0, I'll definitely bring Bihoy at half-time. Right now, I won't, but wait and see. Anyway, big heavy press from us, which is not known for us, but in the end, we win it as it was punted long. And Neff's ball into Yeppy, hits his chest. The George now comes inside, has been really good with his ball distribution. And he looks for Fran, takes it on his chest. Fran with a chance for 2. Straight at the keeper. Really should have gone low and hard. But yeah, in the end, big chance. Not picked off. The George, though. Inside, looking for Neff. Finds him. Good touch from the Australian. Has numbers left and right. Goes back to the George, though. He goes back to Yeppy. Can go out the other side. Kenny now. Orbest. Can he pick the lock? Good ball to Fran. Keeper came. And what a save he makes, too. If it wasn't for the PSV goalkeeper, we really could have been 3 or 4 up right now, and we're not. And all of a sudden, we're going to go short. And in the end, good tackle. And Fran still going. Marquez, I think that's the highlight. We've dominated the game, boys. But that doesn't mean diddly squat when you're only 1-0 up. And now Orbest wins. Kenny looking for Morton. Does he flick down? He does. Orbest again running. Can he find an option? Looks for Fran. What a touch. Fran to kill the game off. He won't. The longer it stays like this, boys, the more I get nervous. I am going to bring Bihoy in because he is our best midfielder in this position here. I feel like the game's there to be won. I feel like staying on the jugular is the best way here. It's only been 50 minutes. We deserve a second or a third. Feeling like staying on the jugular is just going to be the best way about it. Orbest, Morton, Neff. Can he pick the pass? Looks for Morton. That is 2 as the change is about to be made. Neff with another defence-splitting pass. Morton does not miss in and around the box. And it is 2-0. And that is exactly what we want to see. In the end, the George on it. Finds Kenny. Kenny to Orbest. Morton, Neff. Morton and Neff link up with the 1-2. And it's a very good finish. It's 2-0. And as it stands, we are currently top of the tree because Barcelona are being held by Milan. In the end, I would love to see that game finishes as a draw because I think that means Barcelona can't catch us too. I mean, not Barcelona. Milan can't catch us. It leaves us 90 minutes against Milan in Italy to see if we can, top the group. Anyway, mistake. Morton in. He's got good finishing, and he doesn't miss that one. You don't give Morton chances, boys. The South African's done it again. He's so clinical. He's a bit like Lewandowski, He's not the quickest, but he's not the slowest. But you give the man a sniff in and around goal with the 17 finishing. He does not miss it. It's 3-0. And all of a sudden, we are pumping PSV. We are looking very good indeed. With that in mind, yep, he's played a few international games and everything going on. I'm going to get thank God out there. That is definitely not a bad thing to do, I think, here as well. And then I think with the rest of the boys, we're just going to kind of let it go and see which one runs out of fitness the most, which, to be fair, could be Orbres. But we'll wait and we'll see. Time ticks away here. Reyes whips one in. A goal for them makes things interesting. And Biho heads away. Orbres on the run. And here goes the Colombian, wanted by Everton. Still going Orbres. Going on a run. Looks for Morton on a hat-trick. Morton gets himself a hat-trick. It's 4-0. Morton's had a stellar second half. And it's a hat-trick for Morton. And I feel like with this game being dead and buried, I'm just going to bring Andreas in here for Fran. Important to keep Andreas happy that he's an important player. When Andreas is in form, he's unreal. And when he's out of form, he's okay. But he's in form, and there we are. We could also bring Frank off as well, to be fair. Which is not a bad idea, actually. Because Frank plays inside forward for the last few minutes. Just to save the yellow card. You know, if Frank gets this sent off, then I'd feel pretty idiotic that I didn't bring him off with the yellow card. Anyway, Neff now. Good ball inside. Fran doesn't win. Might be a highlight here because they're making changes. It could be a highlight for them going on the break as well. Sanders doesn't get up on that. Marquez, Fran Perez is going to go out onto that left-hand side. Biho now. Looks in. Neff now. Can he play a ball? Orbres beats one. Going on a run. Frank before he comes off. Gets into the box. Cuts it. Morton doesn't find him. Don't know if this is an actual highlight or not. Martinez now back on the field for PSV. But you would imagine Sanders, big moment here. Munizaga comes at his feet and claims. You would imagine this is game over, isn't it? Interesting. Highlight still going. Frank now, going on the run. Before his coming off the bench, still Frank. Beats his man. Cuts inside and out. Biho, Neff, one of them. Biho, can he whip? He does. Morton, oh wow. It's probably one of the easiest chances that he had over the day. And he just headed over. But we've looked pretty good out there. Ball goes long. Sanders picks it up. Jorgensen, Baradi. And fair play to PSV. They've come and they've played their football. We've just dominated them, though. And in the end, though, Newport with a chance to whip one back stick. Instead, he lays it back a line. Reyes, Jorgensen, chips out. Omer Eren flicks into Ricky. Remembered his name from last time. But in the end, Aaron still going. Neff doesn't win it. Bilek heads away smartly. Morton didn't want it. There's going to be PSV again to build up. And they look like they can sniff a goal here. You know, Sanders in. Munizaga, what a save. He's a very good keeper. Even if they scored, you would imagine that we're going to win the game from 4-0 up with 12 minutes to go, don't you, boys? Headed over as well. I would love to keep a clean sheet, though. It'd be nice with this back four to keep another clean sheet together. You know, the George, Neff, Bilek, Marquez, and Munizaga have all had a very good day out. Did Frank get sent off, or was that me? Huh? I don't know what's going on here, but the game is taking off Fran as well. Right. I don't know why we're playing with 10 men. Does anyone know why we're playing with 10 men? Good ball in here. Andreas does well, flicks it. Morton has 4. Apparently we're playing with 10 men. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. There wasn't a red card incident. I don't know why there's 10 men on the park. We've won 5-0 anyway, but okay, 10 men. Didn't even need it. That's very weird. We've made 3 changes. Frank came off. Why is Fran not here? Fran just walked off the pitch. Doesn't matter. Still won 5-0. Very nice victory. Well done, boys. Very well done indeed. Good for the goal difference too. Absolutely superb win. What happened, though, in Milan? Barcelona. Oh, they play later. Oh, pressure on Milan. Milan have to beat Barca and Barca to keep their hopes of progressing alive. Barca need to win to get back top of the group and probably top it because they play PSV. we go and pump PSV as well. It'll be interesting to see what goes on. 5-0 win. We get 2.46 mil. Morton dominate. I agree, Morton did dominate. We have to stay with it at YouTube because we need to know the result of this game. You're superb in front of goals. Keep it up. Everything running a bit slow here. Don't know why. Some days with Football Manager it runs this slow, and some days it's really good. Going to quickly save the game. If it's going to run this slow, I'd rather save the game with that result already done than have a crash. To be fair, I'm paranoid because it crashed once during my lead save at the start of the year during the beta. And then it was like, wow. And that was after a big win. Can't remember who that was against, to be fair. But now I'm just a compulsive saver. So, yeah, after that, may as well save after every game. But in the end, Morton was superb. 4 goals in a Champions League game for Morton. Unreal. The man just knows how to finish. The South African's good. He can roll a man, can get him behind. He gets in the channels well. He's good. Apparently he scored 15 goals and 14 appearances. I think he's been amazing. Alright, we'll do this post-match as well here quickly. Start the press conference. Top quality goalkeeper Munizaga. Look, I think Fran's one of the best midfielders. Fans love him. I don't think he's leaving. Apparently he's got some interest. Has Morton? What's his interest? Club Bruges and Standard Liège. He ain't going to any of them. He has to go to a bigger club than that. And we're holding him to ransom. Barcelona beat Milan. Barca beat Milan at home. Lando scores 2 in the second half. You know what that means, boys? We, SFB, qualify for the first knockout round for the second time in our history. We've qualified from Group G. Milan can't catch us. Barcelona, well, we technically speaking, if PSV did us a job in Holland, we could finish top of the group, which would be insane. But I highly doubt that PSV are going to screw the pooch against Barcelona. You never know. I would say that's probably going to be what it is. Anyway, YouTube, I'll see you guys for the Milan game. With us playing in Italy, I could rotate. Our game before Milan as well is actually the Copenhagen, which is massive in the league. Because Copenhagen haven't lost at all this year. We're still 7 points clear because they've drawn a few. So there might be a case to say we play full strength against Copenhagen or we can get about a 10-point gap to them, which would be nice in the league. And then just rotate against Milan because why not? You're already out the group. Anyhow, I'll see you guys in a second. Don't go anywhere. It will be Milan and the group stage draw. And the group stage draw, the first knockout round draw of the Champions League. We are going through. It's always good to see. Welcome back, YouTube. It is now time for match day 6, the final game against Milan in the San Siro, and hopefully we can go and do the job. Important to note as well, we have the World Cup draw on the 15th. You'll see that, and then the Champions League first knockout round draw will be drawn after the Silkeborg game. You'll see that too, obviously, as well. But yeah, look, Milan, dead rubber, no problems. Important to note, we won our last 2 games in the league, but massively, Copenhagen have not lost a game till this moment. They have lost to us, and it was late drama. It was a horror off the bench, doing the business. It was really good to see. We played well, but to be fair, Copenhagen's 4-4-2 gave us problems. And they're just one of those teams that, I don't know what it is about playing them. They're just so dogged about going out there, finding moments and finding ways to score. They have these stats against me all the time. And away from home, they always seem to beat me. And then when we're at home, it's always close. But yeah, look, it was good for us to get up. And that's where we wanted to get up. And that was good. And then obviously, Nord's obviously did the job too. And we're 10 points clear, which is superb. With that in mind, because we've drawn another Super League side, we should be beating OB really in the Cup. I've decided that Silkeborg and OB is a bit more important than a dead rubber against Milan. So, as much as the game doesn't like me to, I have fully rotated here. Apart from a couple of positions, Biho needs to keep his good form going. And I have put Orbres into the hole as well, just to put a little bit of quality as well into the game. But, you know, at the same stage, I'm not really too fussed. Munizaga apparently is wanted by a few teams in La Liga. Not happening. He's going to be in goals, though. He always keeps for me. Moreno, Campbell, Kenny actually going to play out. They're going to swap these two around. Important to note, Kenny, as much as I you guys have barely seen this, as a covering centre-back is not too bad at all. Like, the guy is very well rounded, very quick, 6'4", knows what he's doing. So, for me, Plays a very good role back there. He does the job, and he's not going to be easy to get past as well. Lodberg and Moreno, obviously, either side. Beho going to keep his form going. Thank God, obviously, he's a very good midfielder as well. So the midfield's pretty well sorted. Orbis in front of them, obviously, very good. Jefferson knows what he's doing out there on the left. Jenkins knows what he's doing out on the right. And young Lars getting a start at 17 years of age in the Champions League. The guy is pretty insane. The guy knows what he's doing. He's a very good poacher. I play with an advanced forward more than a poacher. I've been training him that. Hopefully he goes out there and just looks good. I want him to get a loan deal somewhere and get him developing, but at the same stage, he's still developing for me anyway here. But we are going to go into this game here, and we're going to move everybody into the shape that we could be in, or that we're normally in. Get Moreno and Lobbo the wing backs. And when Jefferson and Neil play with inside forwards, but hopefully we'll be okay. In terms of their team, Dino's still out injured and Tonga's on the bench. It's a dead rubber for Milan as well, so I expect them to rotate as well. And it is what it is for Milan. They haven't had a good enough campaign and they're out. Where we've had a good enough campaign, we're going through. I'll have a quick look. Costa still in goal. Ziegfeld still there. Victor Nelson, our guy, still there. Jonathan obviously is pretty good centre-back that plays for Argentina. Ricardo back into the team. He didn't play last time. Nardella, I don't think, played against us last time either. LaRusso. So they are rotating a little bit. LaRusso actually looks pretty decent. Adil, the South African, looks not bad, but not great. Adrian, obviously, will get capped by Argentina at some point on loan from Rome. Orton there, the fullback playing up as a winger. Look, they've rotated. That's exactly what you want to see. They've rotated. Tonga obviously on the bench. Memphame on the bench. Weston McKennie's on the bench. Leon's on the bench. He played against us. Sara, the striker's on the bench. They've rotated. Brilliant. We've rotated. They've rotated. We both have realised this is just one of those games that you just don't mind rotating in. We are going to change everybody into the roles that we need to see him in. Inside forward on attack. Inside forward on attack. We're going to go out there. Rotated team. And hopefully we'll be okay. Look, lose this game, don't care. More than likely, the only way I'll be annoyed if we don't win this game is that PSV got a point against Barca. I highly doubt that's happening. So for me, perfect time to rotate. Munizaga, though, can go out there and play well. And, in the end of the day, Lodberg and Moreno aren't no mugs at fullback, right? Campbell is a very good centre-back, just doesn't get enough minutes because I've got too much quality ahead of him, right? Kenny's a big boy, knows how to play centre-back very well in the league. Big step up playing against Milan, though. Right? Beho and thank God, very good midfielders. Jefferson, Jenkins, Albrecht are, in their own right, a very good midfield. And as it stands, we've actually started really well. It's all about Lars for me. I still think we can win this game with a rotated team. Because they've rotated as well, to be fair. If they played there, if Dino was fit and, they came out here with Leon and Tonga and all that, then yeah, I'd probably be in trouble rotating. But considering they've rotated too, I don't mind. And look, a game against a team that beat us in the cup final last year in the league and then making sure that we beat a Superliga side in the game 3 days later wouldn't be, it's worth rotating for. If I had 2 dead games coming up or a dead, cup game coming up, I probably would have played a full strength side here, but at the same stage, who cares? Anyway, Munizaga on the ball. And he looks inside and finds Campbell, Munizaga, Kenny. He's good on the ball as well as a centre-back, Kenny, which is good. Campbell looking for Lars, finds his feet. Lars, good ball with the Jenkins, comes inside. Bewo, what a ball. Jefferson's going to get there first. And, well, that's 1-0, boys. For the rotated team, we're leading at the San Siro. 8 minutes in, 1-0. Jefferson continuing his goal-scoring form. And the guy is now playing himself into a spot. PSV are beating Barcelona. PSV, 4 minutes in, are beating Barcelona. As it stands, we're top of the group, which could be massive. Wow, PSV in Holland are beating Barcelona 1-0 first 10 minutes in. We are currently topping the group. And I've rotated my team. Oh, God. 15. Look, to be fair, rotated side, we're dominating. Thanks for keeping me updated, Twiggy. Twiggy's updated me with Kyrgios' score because we're watching it. Barcelona just equalised. They need to win that game, and if we win, to stay in top spot. At the moment here against Milan, we've had 15 shots, 7 on targets, 60% of the ball. Milan are yet to have a chance at the San Siro. We are killing them. Wowzers. This is huge, boys. Please how things are going. Start the second half. The rotated lads are going out there and playing sensationally well. Costa goes long. Can we win that, please, Lodberg? Nice. Into Campbell. Looks for Lars. He's a young little lad. He's not the quickest. Goes with a chip. Oh, I just didn't put enough on it. Would have been a great goal for Lars. Would have been superb. But in the end, we are looking good. Munizaga, short. Kenny. You know, Kenny and Campbell played very well together. Jefferson. Still going. Comes inside. Good ball. Looking for Lars. Finds him. Neil Jenkins knows how to go on a run. Steps on it. Looks inside. Finds Jefferson. Doesn't find a moment, though, for him. Lars, bang. Lars scores his second goal of the season. His first ever goal in the Champions League on his first ever start. The 17-year-old makes it 2. And wow, we are beating Milan with a rotated team. They've rotated too, but wow. Anyway, Jefferson goal and assist. The guy is good. Finds Lars and he bangs it in. Hey, it's not... How's it 5-5? It's not 5-5. It's 5-4. Don't get me worried like that, Twiggy. Anyway, 2-0. There we go. They finally had a chance at 2-0. As it stands, we're still top of the group because Barcelona have not scored. Time is ticking. Rotated team. Looking good. Was going to probably bring Albrecht off here because he's obviously going to play the next couple of games as well, but who knows. Bihoy also can come off as well. Anyway, Lodberg, Jenkins. You got me so scared there, Twig. Still going with Jenkins. Looking out for Jefferson. Oh, beats his man. Do him. Good save from the keeper. Yeah, I was going to say, Kyrgios is up a break. How's it 5-5 if Hubert served 2 doubles and then held? Anyway, he had a match point. Doesn't matter on his serve. Who cares? Oh, I'm choking on saliva. Not enough time. Jenkins should have scored. Right, YouTube. It's all happening. Kyrgios is serving for the match. I'm trying to kill myself by choking my own saliva. And we are 2-0 up against Milan and looking really good. But Tonga is on the park. And he scored 4, I think, at the San Siro last time we played him. In the end, Munizaga saved. Game's having a bit of a lag spike. That's a bit weird to happen. But there we are. Good. 70 minutes play. Going to make a couple of changes here. I'm going to get Biho off. I'm going to move Kenny into the midfield. I'm actually going to go and get Bilek on and swap these two around. And Kenny's going to come as a ball-winning midfielder here on defend to help me set up shop. And Albrecht is going to come out here as well. And we're just going to get Yeppy in the hole, like for like. Get Yeppy out there, why not? And we will do that, of course. And there we go. Leave one more change, maybe the time waste here. But as it stands, we've dominated. Milan have started to look themselves after 60 minutes. But as it stands, we look very good. And Barcelona yet to score. All right, no real chance left for it. I'm going to move... Jefferson's been learning how to play winger, so we're going to put him out there for 5 minutes, because why not? And Andreas will come in there as a winger on the other side as well. And we'll see how we go here. Time ticks away. They need to score 2 goals in 3 minutes. It's not happening. Barcelona have screwed the pooch. I think we've topped the group with a rotated team. I really think we just topped the group. I think we have just topped the group. Did we just top the group? I think Kyrgios just won as well. Barcelona screwed the pooch. Barcelona got held by PSV. We topped the group. Oh my God. I did not see that happening. I did not see that happening. We topped the group with Barcelona. We topped the group with Barcelona and Milan. What has gone on there in Group G? We topped the group. As you can see here, point clear, because Barcelona drew on the final day. What happened here? What happened here? Did Barcelona... oh my God, Barcelona got FM'd. Barcelona got absolutely FM'd. 2 shots, 1 on target. To be fair, they probably didn't create enough, Barcelona. Did they go full strength? Full strength enough. That was good, boys. That was good. Oh, there we go. Love that. That is good. That is quality. That I don't believe we actually finished top of the group. All right, YouTube. That's all that needs to be said. We finished top of the group. I'll see you guys in a second for the World Cup draw against the World Cup draw for Denmark. I'm still under Well, it says that we qualify for the World Cup. I thought because we finished second, we qualified for the World Cup qualifying second round thing, but who knows? But yeah, and we obviously then have the Champions League draw. And guess what, boys? For the first time in our history, we topped the group and we're going to be seeded. And we topped the group with Barcelona and Milan. If there's ever a time to say, hey, we've progressed in this save, this season is it. Well, back YouTube, it's a World Cup draw. We're in pot 1. Unreal. We qualified. I know the game told me I qualified. I just was under the pretense in the rules that second place going to that qualifying draw, but who knows? We have qualified. There are so many groups. We are one of a lot of teams in group in seed 1. There's obviously so many seeds, 3 seeds. There's a different way to do the World Cup. Obviously, after 2022, it moves to like this thing here. So we're just going to draw us out and see what group we get put in. Haven't seen our name come up yet. First seeds. So I'm guessing seeds are just drawn whatever. Right. What? Is it backwards, is it? Yeah, it's backwards. All right, let's have a look. All right. We can see what groups that we want. Ghana or Iran would be a little bit more difficult than I would like, so I'd rather avoid Group A. Group B, Norway and China, I would not mind. Group C, Nigeria and Thailand, don't mind. Russia is not the greatest one to get, but Haiti we should pump. Japan and Ecuador, I don't want that one. That one there would be tricky. Canada, Algeria, I wouldn't mind. Group F indeed. Group G, Colombia, Morocco. Colombia I don't really want. Serbia, Costa Rica wouldn't be the greatest, wouldn't be the worst. Group I, Congo and South Korea, not bad. Group J, we have Senegal and Chile, don't want that one there. Group K, Saudi Arabia have a few good regions, South Africa do too. I don't think I really want that one at all. Group L, Australia, Romania, yet again. Group M is the one for me though. Jamaica and Barca Faso, we should win that group easy. Group M, I think at the moment Group F and Group M are the two that we really want. Group N, Turkey and Syria should definitely beat Syria. Turkey, they have a very good unit. Group O, Austria, New Zealand would probably beat both. So Group O, not bad. And Group P, Croatia, Qatar. Qatar we would beat. Croatia, not sure. So for me, it is Group F, Group M, Group O. The 3 groups that I actually wouldn't mind. But yeah, we'll wait and we'll see where we come out. Spain go into there. Cameroon go into there. Germany into there. Brazil into there. Netherlands. Algeria, England got the group with Algeria and Canada. No. Poland go in. Group H, Uruguay. Group I, Portugal. Group J, Belgium. Group K, Italy. Group L, Mexico. Group N, one time. Yes! That is quality. That is quality. We get Jamaica and Barca Faso. There is no excuse to make it through the group. We got one of the groups that I rattled off. It was Group F, Group N, or Group O. And we actually got him. Yes. For once, he didn't get shafted. Argentina go into there. The USA. That's going to be an interesting group, that one, to get out there. And in the end, the last group was Croatia, Ivory Coast, Qatar. Group M. So Faso are ranked 40th in the world, which is actually surprising. But, you know, we should be beating them. They've only got really Tismonda that I really know of. And Jamaica are ranked 33rd in the world. So maybe on paper, that's actually a really difficult group. But hey, on paper, I would have taken that. Jamaica, 33rd in the world. Interesting. I feel like we should beat him. Like, Damani Grace to one of their best players, and he's 33. Right. Then maybe on paper we're not happy with that. Tismonda's still there at 30. The guy's insane. I guess maybe they just dominate in Africa, and that's why. Because, like, they've got some decent players, but not, like, crazy players. I'm happy with that. It's a good draw, boys. World Cup draw done. Jamaica and Faso. I'm happy with that. I'll see these guys in a second. For the group stage draw, we have, obviously, Silkeborg as well in between that. I'll recap that one quickly for you as well in the league. But, yeah, that is superb, boys. I'll see you in a second. For the knockout stage draw, not the group stage draw, of the Champions League, where we top the group, we're going to be seeded for the first knockout round. Welcome back, YouTube. It is the first knockout round draw here of the Champions League. We obviously topped the group, and we will be seeded for it. As I mentioned, we did have the Silken Ball game in between. 1-2-0, scored in the 92nd minute, but we eventually got there, played pretty out of our skin, and looked pretty good indeed. But yeah, back to here. We are seeded for the draw. Other seeded teams are Atletico, Bayern, United, PSG, Chelsea, Liverpool, Napoli. Unseeded teams, Barcelona, Inter, Madrid. That would be annoying. What happened here? Zebra's not top the group either? Leipzig, City, Rangers. What's going on here? There was a lot of groups that were really difficult, weren't there? Right, there's no easy game in the Champions League. I'd rather a Rangers or a Porto here. Leipzig I would take, but if we can't get Barcelona. So it's Inter, Madrid, Leipzig, Porto, City, Rangers, Zebra. You're already saying City, Madrid, no good. Juve, no good. Inter, right. What's happened in the Champions League? What's happened in the group stages? All groups. City and Atletico. City should have topped that group. United have topped the group with Madrid, Celtic, and Monaco. Porto got out of a group with Dynamo. Dortmund missed out altogether. That's a good thing for us. Inter and Bayern, yeah, that's fair. Chelsea, Rangers. Rangers done really well. Knocked out Benfica and Rome. PSG and Zebra are in the same group, so I understand that. We topped the thing. Okay, it's just how it goes, boys. Just how it goes. All right, first out of the hat, Man City. I don't want them. We don't get them. Who are we going to get? AJ reckons Rangers. I reckon we are going to go, by the way, I should have said this before this came out. I reckon we're going to go get Inter. Well, if I'm right, I'm right. I'm not. Here we go. Zebra. Don't want them. Chelsea go out. Leaves Madrid, Leipzig, Rangers, Porto. Leipzig, I don't mind this one. PSG. Leaves Madrid, Porto, Rangers that we can get. Real Madrid, do not do me dirty. Fuck off. Oh, you're kidding me, right? All that hard work to top a group and we get Real Madrid because they should have topped theirs. Porto get Liverpool, they're going out. Rangers get United. Barcelona get Bayern in an absolute classic. Oh, it's painful. So painful. It's Real Madrid, man. Oh. They won the league last year. They're second in Spain. They got it Kylian Mbappe. Well, ouch. All I'm going to say is at least the first leg's in Spain. But we're not going to have... If we could somehow have something to play for coming back, that would be ridiculous. Why is it not Porto or Rangers? Even Leipzig would have taken... It would have taken Inter as well here. Wow, look, it is what it is. We get Real Madrid. It is what it is. Wow. We get the most successful side ever to play in the Champions League. Well done for topping the group. You get Real Madrid to finish second in their group. Ridiculous. Happens every time. It happened that many times that mess. It was a joke. Look, we're going to be up against it. We have to produce a performance like we produce against Barcelona in the new camp. You know, if we could take something like that back to, Denmark, they're not going to know what hit them in Denmark. Barcelona knew. And that's why they play with such an intensity. We have to take something back to Denmark, and if we do, you just never know because we are so good at home. It is what it is, but it's Real Madrid in the knockout stage. Look, if we go out there, there's no shame. But at the same stage, if we can somehow pull the rabbit out of our hat, who knows? That is probably your next episode. I'll see you there. Thank you and goodbye.